Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the new Crusade raid Icarus. So with this boss, we have a look at the boss information. So she'll randomly select the target and attack in like a cross formation, right? But she is tauntable, so obviously the main mechanic is you want to have a unit that can taunt and eat the attacks. Now she'll gain armor, but then she'll lose armor when she takes damage, and then she'll deal a dot to the unit that she hits. Right, so your tank will be taking a lot of continuous damage, but it is healable, unlike other bosses where it's not healable. And she also has a lot of damage reduction, and she also permanently gains armor. So obviously Bolina is the key unit for this raid, but she also needs at least rank 4 to get her damage that goes through damage reduction. So if you don't have that, then we're going to look at some options in that situation. Now additionally, similar to the other bosses, when she reaches 30%, she'll deal like fixed damage to all of your units, and it's based on the max HP. So you need to keep everyone topped off basically, or at least have like a heal over time on them. So that is how the boss works. Now this team, I want to go through 3 different teams, right? So this current team is like it's targeted towards mid-level players. I think a lot of people should have these units by now if you've been playing since the beginning. So this is targeted towards you guys. For the newer players, I'll have a much easier team to make that you can make, but it's capped at a certain difficulty. With this current team, the highest I've done is insane difficulty, which is the second highest difficulty. Now my gear is quite good. I will put it out there, but if you don't have gear as good as mine, you can use this exact same team in a lower difficulty, and it will work as long as you have enough gear to survive the damage and deal enough damage, of course. So I think even if you just do expert, which is the one below this, it's significantly easier, and you'll get pretty much all of the rewards, I think, if you do expert. So let's go through the team. So first off, we've got Mizo, who will heal the tank, Farnese. My Mizo is not even very high level, so if you have a higher level one, she'll heal for more, which would be nice. Then obviously Farnese is the tank. If you don't have Farnese, then just use any tank that has a taunt. It can be an auto taunter like Nastia, or just any tank that you've been building like Lilith. Jack Sui is another one. I think Uki is also another one. So there's a few options that you can use. But I think most people should have targeted going for Farnese on the customized banner, so hopefully you have it. She does need rank 5 for this though to get her taunt. So if you don't have a rank 5 Farnese, then you have to use a different taunt unit. Okay. So then we have Franca, who will heal Skaadi, right? Skaadi obviously will attack, and then we have Hotarugusa, who will heal the bottom line, and then we have Tina to buff Xiaomeng. Now, if you're not able to outlive all the damage, plus Tina's damage that would be done to your Xiaomeng, then I would suggest using either Odora, or you could also use Kaihua as another option. Any single target buffer would be good. And then we have Xiaomeng. Now, if you don't have Xiaomeng, then you'll probably use the free-to-play team, which I'll show after this. But I highly recommend that if this is your main account, and even if you're free-to-play, all you have to spend is $1 to get her, and it will be the best $1 you've ever spent. So I would highly recommend that. She does need at least rank 4, I would say, to get her anti-armor ability. But yeah, mine's rank 10, so she does plenty of damage. But with a lower rank, you might have to do expert or maybe even the difficulty, which is the one below that. For some reason, they named it difficult, which is a bit stupid. But anyway, so that is the team, and I'll go through a few turns and then I'll skip, because this is simulation, just to go through it, because it's gonna just go through the motions really. So we've got the heal. Farnese will taunt now. Franca, so then she moves, she applies a dot, and she does a bit of damage to everyone. So this is why you need everyone to have a healer supported to them in some way. But these are all pretty easy to get. Like, nothing here is difficult to get. They're all like SR or R units. The only difficult units are Farnese and Xiaomeng, but Xiaomeng's $1 and Farnese can be replaced with any tank. Now I am taking a lot of damage because this is insane difficulty. If you're playing on a lower difficulty, it won't be as like dicey as this. Plus there's a lot of self damage, so you could also like alter your team, as I said before. So Xiaomeng still does a decent amount of damage, even though there's a lot of damage reduction. So you can get through it, but that's pretty much like rinse and repeat. This battle takes quite a while. In the actual battle, you can't skip it aside from closing the game and reopening it. So you might have to like just leave it autoing on the side. But in simulation, you can skip by abandoning the battle, and then it will calculate the score at the end for you. So I'll just go straight to that to show you. So you can get a score of about 850k, and times by 3, you're getting about 2.5 mil, I think, for insane, which is pretty good. And you'll be able to, if you can do insane, then you'll definitely clear all the rewards. But expert should also be able to do it as well. Now I'm going to show you what I would use as a free-to-play player. If you don't have enough experience to level up all these units, then you can just use a very simple team, which will be like this. So Farnese can be any tank, right? If you need a healer, then obviously you just like throw a healer, because Farnese, if you have like even like reasonable gear, she shouldn't be in any danger of dying, right? On my free-to-play account, I use Farnese, like this exact same team on normal, and my Farnese doesn't die. But if you do need one, just like throw in Mizo or something to heal. So you would like change the turn order like this, I believe. So you heal, and then she heals Skaadi and heals herself, and then you probably put Mizo there so that she eats the splash heal, and this will clear normal just fine. You could try this in the next difficulty up, but I think you might need pretty good gear to do it. I haven't been able to do it on my alt account yet, and I didn't really test it too much on my main account. I couldn't be bothered moving too much gear, because my Skaadi is only using like leftover gear at the moment. She's not on max cores, but with higher damage cores you can clear this a lot quicker, and yeah, it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Now you won't clear all of the rewards by doing this, but you'll get a good chunk of them at least. So it's something if you don't have the resources to build too many units, which is quite understandable. I'm going to skip here and show you the ending here. So you can, I think, because my gear is like pretty decent, it is like 100k, but on my alt, I'm doing about 95k or so. around there. So times by 3, you're doing about like just under 300k damage per day. Sorry, yeah, 300k. So hang on. So you'll clear like maybe up to around here, which is okay. But obviously, try to work towards a better team if you can, and try to clear a higher difficulty. But now I'll show you how I did it with my main account with on the hardest difficulty. I might do a separate video for this team once I've like gotten it as good as I can with max damage. But for now, so we'll just take some units out and then reapply them. So Farnese is first, and then from memory I put Lina. Actually no, I think Lina heals Farnese. I did something funky like this. Bolina, Xiaomeng, Franca, and Tina. I think this is the team. I just got to rearrange them a bit. So Xiaomeng definitely no. Bolina moved last. 2, 3. Yeah, I think this is the order. Okay. So Lina heals and buffs, right? And then Farnese will taunt, and then Franca heals and buffs Xiaomeng like this. Xiaomeng will do a small amount of damage and reduce the armor a bit. And then Tina will buff Bolina, and then Bolina will do her big nuke. This team will kill in about 3 total rounds, and I'm basically trying to min-max, trying to get it as low as I can. There are some like more advanced strats where you can buff Bolina with some other units like Avedi and the new Transcendent Ilia, but I haven't I don't have Avedi, and my Ilia is not leveled. She needs to be awakened to do the crit damage buff. But basically, you increase her crit damage to do a lot, make her do a lot more. But I haven't got anything fancy like that yet. So maybe towards the end of the event, I might see if I can build that, and then I'll showcase like the highest damage I can do. I'll just play through a couple rounds. I mean, this battle doesn't take as long because Bolina does so much damage, but you'll see her damage in a second here. Yeah, she does a pretty big chunk there. And we heal back up. Now this should get her like fairly low, around here or something. I'm just trying to go for like higher overkill damage. Currently I'm like at where the highest I can do so far. I basically would need some other units to do some buffs basically to increase Bolina's like final overkill damage. Okay, and Xiaomeng will do slightly more damage. Yep. So basically trying to get her as low as I can here, and then one more big nuke to overkill. And that is my current highest damage. I think I was slightly lower yesterday, because, or like on the previous day, because I was sort of rushing, and this is the current highest I've done. But I'm sort of playing around with it a bit before I enter in today's scores. But that's pretty much it. I'll just quickly show some of the units. So Bolina is on like max damage, the stats. She wants flat and percentage, right? And then skills as high as you can, and max all her attack. HP is not that relevant, but I maxed it anyway. Xiaomeng is on. I deliberately lowered her damage so that she doesn't. Otherwise, she would kill the boss before Bolina gets her third move. So I had to lower it by just giving her a weaker percent core. But she, ideally, if you're going to go for full damage on her, then it'll be flat and percentage on maxed out. Now my Skaadi is just on like leftover junk, like you can see. So if you have better gear, you'll do a lot. You'll be doing a lot better on your bosses. If you're using her as a primary DPS, that is. And the supports, their gear doesn't really matter, but like this is the Lina's level. Farnese, I should show Farnese. So mine is on this much HP. Now, if you're on lower HP, then just don't bother with insane. Just do like try to do expert. If not, go down one more level and do what you're able to do. And she wants to be on double HP percent cores. And skills, you want to be rank 5. Mine's rank 7. Now my Franca is over limit, which I can show here. Yeah, so she's got her over limit. Like if you don't have this, it's not a big deal. It just gives her more support power. So she's got pretty chunky support power. But if you don't have that, then you might just need more healing, or you might have to use like someone that's not Tina to buff, right? Tina's just maxed. Gear doesn't matter. It's only her level and support power. Who did I use? Hota. My Hota's not even like very high level. She's pretty low level. So if she's higher level, I think she gets more support power to heal more, I believe. Yeah, support power times 60. So she can heal a bit more, and yeah, if you've got her leveled up. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. So I think there's one more support actually. Oh, sorry, Mizo. Mizo's not even very high level either. So again, if you get more support power on her from levels, then she'll heal more. And that should make it a bit more stable on your tank. Alright, so that's pretty much all I have for the boss at the moment. So thanks for watching. I hope that's helpful. Good luck with the boss, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.